Hi, this is Gabriella. Thanks for tuning in to M.I.S.S. If you've been to the site, then you know that we like to cover trends, what people are wearing, what people want to be wearing. But sometimes it's good to look at where the trends started to really get a sense of where the trends are headed. This morning, as I was putting on my sneakers, I realized that the evolution of sneaker trends have really changed a lot from the time that M.I.S.S started 4.5 years ago. Back then, high-top sneakers ruled the day, and often the bulkier and the higher, the better. But I noticed that as clothing silhouettes changed, sneaker silhouettes changed too. Back then we saw basically skinny jeans and leggings taking over. And with the new slim silhouette, sneaker silhouettes slimmed down as well. I noticed that lower profile sneakers became more popular, and often those lower profile shoes had vulcanized soles. So think shoes like Converse and Vans. And it was quite interesting to see companies like Nike trying to tweak existing product to go along with this new silhouette. For example, they created or tweaked the women's dunk and made a skinny dunk to go along with their skinny, not their skinny jean, but to go along with skinny jeans. And I think that it was interesting to see a company adjusting their product to change with clothing trends. I don't think that it was very successful. I think that in the end, shoes like Converse and Vans won out. But it was interesting to see the changes going on in the industry and seeing how companies react to changing trends. For the past year or so, the preppy look has been really popular and still remains popular. And it's been interesting to see how different companies have adapted to this look. Whereas before, Nike tweaked an existing silhouette to conform to the new style, Vans did something different when the preppy look started becoming more popular. Instead of tweaking an existing sneaker style, they actually created an entirely new silhouette, and one that wasn't even a sneaker, in fact. They came out with a silhouette called the Sophie, which kind of had like a jazz shoe look to it. And then they also recently came out with the Bailey, which you might have remember from the Stussy collab that they did recently, which is basically based off of the model of an Oxford shoe, which isn't a sneaker at all. But it's interesting to see how Vans, rather than tweaking an existing successful sneaker product, just created something new for their customers. And I think that what Vans did was a better way of approaching the changing apparel styles, rather than tweaking a successful sneaker model the way Nike did, which I don't think was probably the best thing to do. As we move into fall and winter, I'm really curious to see what changes the sneakers are going to take to go along with the changes in the apparel. I think that, you know, the heritage workwear look is still going strong. There are military looks that are still going strong, and there are looks that traditionally are not worn with sneakers. Usually you'll have like a work boot or a combat boot or something, and I'm interested to see how the sneaker looks are going to adapt, whether they'll take on some of those features, whether the companies will just create different silhouettes that have those features. It'll be interesting to see. One thing that I've always wanted to see is a Gore-Tex sneaker for women. Yes, it's been done for men, but women would really benefit from a waterproof shoe as well. Women live in climates that are rainy and snowy, and I know there are a lot of girls out there that want to rock their kicks in the snow or the rain and not have them ruined from the water. So I know that's something that I've wanted to see for years, and every winter I have my fingers crossed that there will be a woman's silhouette that comes in Gore-Tex. Maybe this year will be the year. I'm not sure. I hope so. But it'll be interesting to see what we'll be seeing in stores and shelves on the next few months. Until then, keep your eyes to the sky and your ears to the street. Ciao.